Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Good morning.
Welcome to 2026.
Yes, welcome to 2026. Yes, we back and live. This is Coco and Spiff. How you doing, Spiff?
I'm good. I've been really good. And I can see you've been good as well because you're looking younger. What did you do during the vacation or the break? What happened? What did you get to do? Oh,
All right. Yeah. Excuse my voice, audience and friends. I am so sorry because I had a too much karaoke and the holiday season, and then I'm not a sick, but my voice is just like a turning up, and then just trying to recover. And I hope so. I hope everybody understands what I'm trying to say. Comes out of my mouth.
we get you. We get you. That's fine. It's part of the festivities. When we've gone through this, we feel it a bit for some time. Yeah. I didn't get to do much karaoke, but I had a good time. I had a pleasant, swell time with family. We had movie, we had meals, we had outings. So it was great. It was great. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I missed you because I haven't seen you what, a couple weeks, and
Two
so
weeks. Yeah, thereabout. Yeah.
the holiday.
I myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, you're looking good. I'm happy for you. It's like 2026 is a big refresh for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, it's really, really, I didn't feel this freshness like last year, January.
Mm.
I start. I mean, you feel fresh and new and happy new year. But when it comes to this business, I really like, okay, there's another year. Let's go. Kind of like this.
Right. Right.
I
When
think,
was our last one? Was it before Christmas
uh, yeah, before
or
Christmas.
after? Our last one was before Christmas.
Yeah, because December 21st, Sunday. And then
Ah,
weeks, the break, Christmas and New Year.
yeah,
Today is
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fourth. So yeah, I'm glad you did celebrate, so do you celebrate like, your home Nigerian way or the Korean way, since you're South Korea living there?
I would say it's kind of a half and half. You understand me? Because there isn't much you can really do with regard to the celebrations. So it's just a typical family time to. It's just a time to get more family involved. You understand me? More family oriented activities, and just to pardon me, just to top it off, because it's like there's something you didn't get to know, maybe you know already. You see, I don't know if to call it the best festive season gift, on the 24th at about 9, maybe 10 p.m. South Korean time.
Uh-huh.
You know what happened to me?
What?
Something amazing happened, because on the 24th, against my wildest expectation,
Huh?
uh one of my prospects back in Nigeria called me up on WhatsApp, and I was like, "Oh, what's happening?" And she was like, "I've been texting you, you are not replying." I said, "I'm sorry, I was busy with something. So what do you want?" She
Uh-huh.
was like, "Hey, I'm ready to make my business investments. Can I pay now?" And I'm like, "What?"
Oh, the Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
and that was less than 2 hours for the Nigerian office, for the Nigerian branch of our business to close for the holiday. You understand me?
Oh.
Less than 2 hours. And I was like, okay, just give me a moment. I'll contact Nigeria and we can do everything we need to do. Long story short, the deal was a success.
Oh,
Yesterday, yeah, yesterday she even reached out to me to tell me, "Hey, Spiff, I've set up this, I've set up that, I've got what I needed to get. All is well." And I'm like, "Congratulations, take some good pictures, send them to me." So what
yeah.
am I trying to say? You
Oh,
see, when I see the freshness on your face, I'm like, yeah, something is happening. You understand me? And
Mhm.
it's the same thing that's happening. It's like the year ended powerfully, and it's coming into 2026, and it's gonna be even brighter as we continue, because it was honestly against my wildest dream. I wasn't expecting it to be. I was expecting someone to do something in terms of investment, but
Mhm.
to be frank, I wasn't thinking it's going to be from Nigeria. I was thinking maybe the one in Korea or the one in the USA, but
Uh-huh.
I wasn't thinking it's going to be from Nigeria. But we
Wow.
never know. It is.
Yeah.
It's God's grace.
And then on the Christmas Eve night, that
Yeah.
make it more special, isn't it?
Right. Right. Right.
Of course, you be working hard. We all
Oh,
work,
absolutely.
but like a Jesus, a Santa Claus watching you. That's why the Santa Claus bring it. Santa Claus didn't bring your clients, but you earned it. You working hard, but since this is a Christmas Eve night, makes it sounds like the Santa Claus was good to me. Kind of like
Thank you for the attribution.
that.
Oh boy. But that was a beautiful end to 2025, and that energy has just spurred us on. And
Mhm.
since we've been discussing, myself and other partners,
Mhm.
even the office here in South Korea,
Mhm.
everyone is just like, whoa, that's a really good one. Let's
Yeah.
keep up the momentum. So I'm working hard, working towards backing that up with more and more and more. That's the essence of every business. Satisfy your clients, help them to see the good in the business, and as they come in, let them grow with you.
Mhm.
The rest is history.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
and
really happy.
I thank you for sharing your story, and that makes me feel like okay, we can do it. It's more like that's what we're talking about our community, always
Yeah.
sharing. The sometimes when you hear somebody's success story, sometimes oh maybe um. I'm not a good enough, da, da, da. But you know what? This time, and especially from your side, from your story, since I'm your business accountability partner, the partner. So if my partner's getting success makes me feel like okay, I can do that too. It feels like it's sharing the good vibe.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Yes.
I really feel I'm so happy for you. And yeah.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that. So we're waiting to celebrate more. Lots and lots more will come this year, because
Yep.
we've laid the foundation, and now it's time for us to start
Yes.
getting back what we've worked on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been what's it called, one of our senior leaders, so to speak, here in Asia. She was telling me the other day, just a few days before 24th, she was
Mm-hmm.
telling me, hey Spiff, all around the world you have so many prospects, you know don't I mean, she didn't say this, but what I heard was like, don't try to search for too many new people. Work on the ones you've got. Work on the ones you've got, because I've got lots of them waiting. You understand me? Work on the ones you've got and get them to take the next step. And I'm like, yeah, I'm working with them, but I don't like, we always say in the business, we don't push anybody. We
Mm-hmm.
give them the time they need to prepare, because some need to prepare their mindsets. Some people need to prepare their partners, their spouse, or family members, to allow them to get involved. There are so many aspects people need to be ready for. And I'm like, once people have told me, Spiff, I'm interested in this, I want to do it, but give me some time, I
Mm-hmm.
give them the time. We are all humans. you know,
Yep.
everyone do not come in with the same conditions around them. So after that statement to our senior leader, when I told her, okay, I'm working on them, I understand your advice. Boom, 24th, it's like, someone says, okay, let me show this lady we are here. So it's amazing to do. It's amazing to have these results.
I
Oh, someone from Texas? Who's
Yeah,
there?
yeah, we have a comment. Yeah, Sister Gio, thank you for watching. Not
Thank
Sister,
you very much.
Yes, brother. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the brother Gio. He's in the same group, and they, yes,
Ooh,
people
all
watching.
right.
This. Yes, I hope he has it. I haven't seen him after New Year's yet, so hopefully, we're gonna do the meeting this week. Yes,
I see.
watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for contributing to the program.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, well, so and then we both had a little the big milestone toward the end of 2025.
Funny. Yeah.
That really accelerate my good vibe in positive way, and so I just I'm just excited.
Myself as well.
Right.
Myself as well.
Yeah. So what we are, yeah, it's already what 2026, but personally, business wise, do you have anything trying to do, or any new goal, or something you're setting, or if anything, um majority biggest things learned from 2025, or the
Okay.
short year.
I get your question. I'm gonna go with the first one and then I'll take it back to 2025. So your first question was, is there something I wanna do in 2026, like a goal or a target, something like that. The fact is, for 2026, I've already kickstarted part of the things I want to do. You know, the last quarter of last year, I made commitments, more commitments to the community. I volunteered and I was recommended to serve in different ways. And I saw some results that went beyond my wildest dreams. You understand me?
Ah,
And now, based on that, just yesterday, I finally took another step, which was to apply myself to be part of those who would host the Asian webinar. So
okay.
within the first quarter, I
Mm-hmm.
have committed to be one time a host. In January, I'll be a host for the webinar.
Mm-hmm.
And then in February, I will be a panelist in the webinar.
Okay.
And in March,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be working as a tech. In other words, I'm going to be backstage helping with technical aspects.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm trying to say is this: I want to give myself enough involvement in the community because I've come to see that progress comes from service.
Yes.
When we have the mindset of wanting and desiring to help others and to serve the community, to help our business function smoothly together,
Mm-hmm.
then we see more and more results. Then we see more and more effects of what we do. So it has been a blessing towards the end of 2025. And I want to carry that grace, that momentum
Mm-hmm.
into this 2026 and continue onwards.
Yes. Yeah. So it is, so that's why, because when you see the result, it makes you do more. Or
Yep,
maybe we can try this, we can try that. That's, like a momentum, just a
absolutely.
five, yeah. So this is good, and I just signed up the new cohort, this past, well, actually it was yesterday. Yes, for the
Oh,
days. Yeah. So, just trying to communicate, and then there's so many new people coming in. So, even me, I haven't been that long, but longer than the new people. And so
mhm.
whatever I try to share, because I remember when they have the question and stuff like this, as, oh yeah, I was there.
All
So,
right.
okay, now it's time for me to share, or whatever they give the advice or information, that just like I was receiving, before,
Mhm,
kind
mhm.
of like this. Yeah, the circle of life, kind of like that.
Absolutely. Yep. 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 Yep.
Yeah. So it's a good
Mhm.
to do the I'll participate that big part. And then the technical IT parts is really, really, I think it's a big part. which is, really backstage because people don't see you. But
Yeah.
in my program too, there's so many people and working on the background. Sometimes the audio doesn't work well, and then sometimes
Mhm.
screen doesn't show in well. The music is just howling, and it's just, you never know. But I was really, really, I feel that way. I see that, because I can tell I will be one of them. Maybe
Mm.
it's
Mm.
called, the soon. I want to participate. I want to do the volunteer, do this, leader role and stuff like this.
Mm.
Yes, I will. So now this cohort, the way I'm watching is not only the surface, not only the people, presentation, not what they talking about. I kind of like, trying to behind the backstage too. If something
That's
going
good.
on, or maybe you should do this, or maybe this one. I am not a technical person, but I'm kind of like trying to see the different angle this time.
Yeah. It will be a good experience for you to experience that, because I have had the opportunity in the last webinar for last year. Yeah,
Mhm.
I actually worked as the tech. You understand me? I
Mhm.
volunteered to be the tech, and I was able to see what it was all about. And fortunately, the more experienced tech person was present to give me the proper guidance and things to do properly. And at
Mhm.
the end of the presentation, I asked her, "So, what do you think about my tech skill? How did I do?" She was like, "Well, I am ready to pass the baton to you because you've done very well." So I said to her, "Well, not so quickly yet. I don't want to be tech all the time. I have other things I want to do as well." So coincidentally, in January this month, when I be the host, I think when I'm the host, she's going to be the tech.
Oh,
And then come March, when I'm the tech, she might be a panelist or something. So we take turns doing different roles. But then we
okay.
are hoping to have, as you said, we are hoping to have others trained and groomed and ready to come up to do these things as well. And
Mhm.
that is how the whole community is built. I
Yeah.
just made a post the other day, or not just a post, I made a post and I made a go live on the same platform that in our community, there are many people you don't see. People think as business owners, we are just you and I or a few other people, but
Mhm.
they don't understand that we have thousands of people in the back end as our
Yeah.
staff,
Yes.
technical people, people to do different things. It's not just us. We are not doing everything by ourselves. We've always said that 85, 90% of this business is automated. You understand me? And
Yeah.
that automation of the business is not all computer doing everything, it's programming, you
Yes.
know? And people have to impute the data. We
Mhm.
have back end staff working for us
Mhm. Yeah,
from
exactly.
all walks of life, all over the world. So,
Mhm.
the same way those ones started little by little, tech today, panelist tomorrow, speaker the next day, we are beginning to start that. You
Mhm.
understand me? And
Mhm.
before you know it, maybe someday they'll say, "Hey, Spiff, we've been watching you. Oh, I think you'll be good at the back end in the global community. Come on, work with us." That's the truth. You never know. But
You know.
because the few things I did in 2025,
Uh-huh.
most of them were recommended to me by those who've been observing and say, "Hey, Spiff, we think you can do this. Come and try when you're ready." And I'm like, "Okay, let me wait." So I skipped the first quarter,
Mhm.
and then the second quarter, I accepted to be a panelist one time, and
Mhm.
it felt good. And then again, I did a second panelist, and I felt okay. I'm feeling at home, you know. So 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 then so then I was given a chance in the third quarter to be a co-host of
Oh,
a, yeah,
yes.
I was the co-host
Mhm.
of one of the webinars. So the point I'm trying to say is this: when we talk about the fact that we mentor, we coach, we train, it's not just verbal, it's practical. It's
Yes.
practical. You learn a lot of
Yeah.
skills, you develop in many ways, and before you know it, you are someone new.
Mhm.
someone new that fits perfectly into the brand of business we are running. So
Mhm.
we are saying this to say our approach is hands on.
Yes.
We are not all talks. No,
Mm.
we talk to talk and we walk the walk.
Mhm.
That's the fact.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad to be here, and I'm happy for the results we are getting. Back
Yeah.
to you,
Yeah.
Coco.
Congratulations. It makes me so happy too. But by the way, thank you, Sister Alex. Yes, Sister Alex also, my other group is, and then she's making the music. And she is one of those our cohort, the backstage people, you know.
Wow,
Yeah, so she was really great making song, using,
amazing.
and then all the theme song and then everything, very, some people even cry when you hear
Mm,
a song, and I was like, oh my goodness, very first time, and so backstage people is really really fascinating. Yes.
amazing people,
Yeah.
amazing people. We don't get to see them often. We don't get to see them doing the work, but the results of their hard work, the
Hmm.
results of the hard work is what makes everything function properly globally.
Yes.
So it is such a privilege to
Yeah.
be a benefactor of their selfless services. Thank
Mm.
you very much, everyone who works in the backstage. We thank you.
Yeah, so that's the one of those things I learned from 2025. You figure you help, you did a volunteer, and then you kind of like see the direction on the 2026, and I'm
Yeah.
sure you're gonna be this and that. You have your own plan, and then I
Oh,
feel the same way too. I've learned from 2025. Mine is more like a visual things, and then I'm not take action yet. I haven't done volunteer yet, but I think I like the more like a design, the poster,
mhm,
banner,
mhm.
AI, using the AI and the Canva and stuff like this. I'm really enjoying that, and that I think everybody give me compliment, and then okay, I must be good. So that's what I learned from 2025 and bringing into the 2026. I want to to polish my skill and then getting more better, and then contribute to my the group and community, and then maybe serving for my way to them, and someday I can teach or do the daily drop or whatever.
Yeah, that's great.
But I
That's great.
future. So, I
Mm,
think we figure out what we can do, what's good for, what we good for that any part, you figure
absolutely.
out. Yeah. So, the background and when you doing, something, when people doing something, it makes it looks easy. That means that person must be really, really good because it's
Yeah,
not easy. Once you try yourself, you will see that's not easy at
it's not
all.
easy, of course. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
but like the background, the people working so hard for the background for the screen, for the panelists, for the host and co-host. You don't even they don't people don't even see you. But if you don't do good job, all the people on the surface doesn't look good. You
that's
know.
true.
Uh-huh.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
You know,
I
Coco,
that.
it is such an amazing feeling because as you said, once we've tried it, it's like you see, I don't know, sorry if you're not religious or if you're not a Bible believer, but for those who are, maybe they'll be familiar with the expression where the Bible says, taste and see that God is good. So
Mhm.
I am bringing that expression into this field because it's like when we are being encouraged, come and try. You see how great it feels to volunteer. Come and try. You see how great it feels to be able to be actively part of the community. We never know until we taste and see. You
Yeah.
understand me?
Mhm.
Until we try it, we never know. Guess what? I forgot to tell you one more thing. Already, you know that last quarter
Uh-huh.
I was recommended to lead a group. of business owners for the last quarter, and I will give you two things. One, as maybe I've told you this before, that pod I led, technically, officially,
Mm-hmm.
the pod has been dissolved, okay, because the quarter is over. But the members of the pod, we
Mm-hmm.
are still together. Why? They said they loved how we function together. So we are continuing into 2026 as an accountability group. You understand me?
Yes.
Now, guess what now happened? Based on that experience of leading that, and fortunately, if I am not exaggerating, which I am not, if I think back, yes, fortunately, everyone in that pod, we met our target. Actually, I was the last one to meet my target for the year, which
Uh,
was what happened on the 24th. You
uh-huh.
understand me?
Yeah.
Yes, because the target for everyone in that community, I mean, in that pod, was to have an amazingly winning ad, not just a winning ad, but with practical results. You
Yes.
understand me?
Mhm.
And since we were together, everyone works together, everyone helps each other. You understand me? And they all have been getting. This one will tell her testimony, the other will tell her testimony. And
Mhm.
I kept celebrating, encouraging, and I'm spurring them on. And I told you what happened on the 24th was like to me out of the blues, because I was like, oh, 24th, the year has ended. Okay, let's start planning for 2026.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then suddenly it's like God says, for all you've done, I've not forgotten you. This is yours. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, whoa. And based on all of these, I have also, this is what I said you don't, maybe I didn't tell you. I've also volunteered and I've been accepted to work with the leaders
Mm-hmm.
now, not the small pod, but the general
Mm-hmm. The big,
group. Yeah, the
yeah,
global group.
yeah.
Yeah. I've been accepted to work with the leaders in the global group to be one of those who's going to lead in 2026. So
Yes.
you can see how we are growing step
Mm-hmm.
by step. And this is what we mean when we tell people coming into the business that, one, we are not a get rich quick scheme. Two,
Mm-hmm.
we are building a real business. And three, we are hoping that if you are coachable and you come in with us, we will build you and structure you into something new based on the qualities you come with. And that something new will be what will help you and the community to have a better affinity and grow together. And
Mm-hmm.
we hope that our testimonies will be something you resonate with. And then, if possible, take action as well.
Yes.
Thank you, Coco.
Yes. Thank you, Spiff. The end. Hello. Thank you for watching. Yes, we here. Yeah. So, it's really, really exciting, and we can do it, you know.
Yes, we can.
Yes,
Yes, we can.
we
Yeah.
can. Like you said, it was
According.
it was cracking up, when you mentioned about 2024, the 2024, you and I kind of like a similar type of the year, and then there's okay, and then we figure we feel the light in
Yeah.
2025,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's gonna be 2 years for me next month, and
Ah,
totally 2 years, and so
congratulations.
thank you, and I'm not gonna be here. I'm not here without all the people supporting the community and everything, because look at me. I didn't even know how to use a computer before this business, so I really appreciate and grateful to have you and other community person and everybody. And once yeah, I think I build the big like confidence. I would say confidence, yes, especially this, the tech skill and everything. And I don't, I'm not a shy, but I was really, really feel funny at the beginning talking to the screen through the
Mm,
through the screen. and I
Yeah.
know this person. I don't even know this lady, and I kind of like hesitate. I have no problem if I see person in person. But they were like,
Mhm.
that was kind of funny feeling. But hey, I remember. Yeah, I used to be like that, huh?
It's the same thing with every one of us. It's the same thing with every one of us. The first time I came on screen to go live, I almost froze. I
You,
was like, yeah, I was like, Spiff, are you crazy? What are you doing? You know?
I
You see? Oh
know.
no, but we thank God that
Mhm.
we have good people around us to tell us it's possible. Just
Yeah,
take it one step at a time.
yeah,
It's not about what you think about yourself. No, as I love how one of our leaders puts it. She said, when you are coming into this community, when you're coming into this business field, whatever you know, whatever you think you know, whoever you think you are, it doesn't matter. Just shed that away.
yeah.
Come as a blank slate, and we will structure you into something new. And that is what has happened. And most of us, sorry about that,
Okay,
most of us, okay, most of us who delay
we
to
love.
transform, you know what? Most of us who delay
Mhm.
to get structured is because sometimes we are holding on to who we used to be.
Yes, yes, that's the
We
one.
don't want to let go so that we are free to be well malleable, and structured and built. But then, as soon as you're willing to let that go, as soon as you're willing to say, "Okay, here I am, build me. Let me be what I'm supposed to be in this community,"
Mhm.
and you apply every guidance, every loving instruction, every constructive criticism, as long as you are willing to apply and do, you start seeing the results.
Yeah.
It's such an amazing thing. If someone told me that 2 years down the line I will be talking like this, when I newly started, I wouldn't believe it because I thought, yeah, at the first time, I'm like, oh, what are you doing, Spiff? Is this actually some friends of mine who saw me online? Because before this business, I knew nothing about social media. I had no social media presence. I was nowhere. But when they first saw my Instagram stuff, they're like, they called me out for dinner, They called me out for dinner. Say, hey, Spiff, is this what you do now? What's
Mhm.
but 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 look at it today. It's
Yeah.
it, it's paying in every way. It's making me a better person in terms of leadership and community cooperation. It's making me better in terms of my finances. It's making me better in terms of my skills, you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
There are some things I'm doing today with the computer, with AI and the rest of it, and I'm like, whoa, I
Yes.
never knew this was possible,
I
But
know.
thanks to the community, they
Yes.
helped us get here,
We.
and they will help us even further on. Yeah,
Yeah. That's right. That's right. So um, yeah. So this week we just catching up each other and trying to share the story from last year and then hope you know um for this year. So we keep going and we will be back next Sunday in the United States and next Monday morning South Korea.
South Korean time. Yeah,
Quickly now, yes, and we don't know what we're gonna talk about next week, but we'll be back, and it's good to see you, Spiff. And
good
now,
to see you again, Coco.
yeah,
Yeah,
now back to routine, right?
absolutely, absolutely. We keep the momentum going, as we said already. The
Yep,
grace with which we ended last year, that same grace will continue this year,
this year.
because it's all about consistency and momentum. Let's carry on, and we will make it through.
Yes, and then the people, for the people who watching this or maybe watching is gonna watching reply. We I just wanted to add it because this is how we used to be and how we are now through the business in community in the supporting and learning called self growth. We grow so much. And, that's what we're doing besides the business. That's how amazing this community, the business community is. Business, yes, but you can learn how to make, how to earn on online. And besides that, we are, as a person, we've grown so much, and how to shift in your mindset and then everything as a better person, better version of me, better version of you, you know
That's true.
stuff like this. And this is so amazing. And if you are wondering what we're doing, or question, or any concern, there's a website here, mine is there and his there. So
Right here.
you can
Yeah.
reach out to us anytime, anything. What you guys doing? What are you guys talking about? And like I said, we're gonna talk about the different topic every week. We might gonna be serious talking next week, right, Spiff?
Hopefully so. Hopefully so.
Yes, me and him, we kind of like a play by ear every week.
Yeah.
So, hopefully you come back, and, we'll be back next week, and hopefully see you next week. Thank you very
See you
much.
then.
Yes,
Thank
have a
you all.
in the morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.
See you again. Take care.